Hello everyone, it's Steve with Aptera Owners Club, and a few days ago, several days ago, I put out this video, is Aptera moving too slow or too fast to production? Kind of talking about the balance between getting to production quickly and getting revenue, and also testing the vehicle sufficiently enough to know that we have a good quality vehicle that's not going to have major problems. I mean, small problems, I think everyone is expecting, and small things like I think everyone with the first launch of edition vehicles, we're expecting that there's going to be some minor issues because nothing's going to be perfect the first time out. However, big issues and safety related issues cannot be ignored, and they can be a problem. And Electrameccanica Solo is going through this problem right now. So on April 14th, 2023, Electrameccanica Solo offered vehicle repurchase as a remedy for recall. So they're buying back all of their vehicles. So here is their website, Solo Recall Update. Electrameccanica has decided that a defect which relates to motor vehicle safety. So basically, it would unexpectedly lose propulsion, and they couldn't figure out what it was. At least that's what they're saying. So here we look here. While driving, the vehicle may experience a loss of propulsion. An instrument cluster warning light illuminates, and the driver will experience a loss of power as the vehicle decelerates, as if removing their foot from the accelerator pedal. Steering, braking, and lighting are not impacted. The vehicle can be restarted after a period of time. In the event of sudden loss, the vehicle maintains all other critical functionality and allows, in most instances, allows the vehicle to pull over. How many vehicles are affected? Um, this is 429 solo vehicles. That's essentially all of them. Um, the very first ones, I guess, are not related, and there weren't very many of those. But the G2 and G3 are having problems, and so they thought about recalling them back and fixing it, but I think they're saying they've been unable to determine a root cause for the issue, therefore they're repurchasing the Solo, or I think they've decided that it's too expensive to fix, and so they're gonna do it by repurchasing the Solo. And so this is the only option. And do I get the full amount back? So I think that they are going to get the full amount back, so which is good for them. So these people who have bought the Solo have essentially gotten a free vehicle for this time, which works out pretty well for them. But for the company, this is terrible. You can see that Solo stock has precipitously declined over time. It used to be over $10, and then since 2021 has had this, you know, pretty steady decline and sitting at 58 cents a share. If it doesn't come back up, which I can't envision a way that uh, that this company is going to recover from this. You know, they essentially had no revenue, and then what revenue they had, they're having to get it all back and buy back all of their vehicles. And this is something that Aptera definitely cannot have happen to them, or they will die as a company, which I suspect Electrameccanica Solo will die as a company. If I had a little more cojones, I would short this company, but I'm just too chicken to do it. I'm like almost positive that they're going to go bankrupt, but just not worth the risk for me to short a company like this. There is this website, which many of you might have followed, this guy named Aki. I kind of followed him for a while. He was a guy that got Electromechanical Solo pretty early, and then he's been making regular videos about it. And then these are, what are your thoughts on the buyback? He's completely heartbroken. And this guy actually also owned a Solo, and he really liked it. And he's sad that he's have to return it. And this guy's also going to return it. So they are going to I think everyone's going to take them up on their offer, and it just makes sense to take them up on their offer to take back the vehicle, because obviously the company is no longer making the vehicle, they're not really supporting the vehicle, and there won't be parts for it, and they're getting, the people that bought it have the opportunity to get all their money back from them. So I think that's the wise move to make. No matter how much you like the vehicle, you should return it. And so I think Aptera needs to be very careful about what kind of testing they do and making sure that that an issue like this, where they have to recall all their vehicles um, and lose all that revenue, doesn't happen, because that will reduce confidence in the company's engineering and in their product, and will probably sink them financially and probably doom them as a company. So that is something that needs to be avoided, at the cost of delaying the vehicle if they need to. All right, so I think this is a lesson of what not to do, and how things can go badly if things aren't tested sufficiently. And so it'd be good for this warning to be heeded. All right, well, so tell me what you guys think about this. It's very sad for Electrameccanica. They had an innovative product um, that many people loved, and the people that bought it, they really liked their vehicle and they really enjoyed it. And unfortunately, they're going to have to um, turn it back in. And I believe that this company is going under. Um, let me know if you guys think any differently. Thanks for watching, and have a great day, everyone.